Good afternoon and welcome to Nta Lagos Channel 10 News at 1. I am Olanike Olabodi. Thanks for joining us. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved the extension of the ban on the export of raw shea nuts for another 1 year from February 26, 2026 to February 25, 2027. He says the decision underscores the administration's commitment to deepen processing capacity within Nigeria, enhance livelihoods in shea-producing communities, and promotes the growth of Nigerian exports anchored on value-added products. The President has therefore authorized the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment and the Presidential Food Security Coordination Unit to coordinate the implementation of a unified, evidence-based national framework that aligns industrialization, trade and investment priorities across the shea nut value chain. He also approved the adoption of a framework established by the Nigerian Commodity Exchange and the withdrawal of all waivers allowing the direct export of raw shea nuts. Shea nuts, the oil-rich fruits from the sea tree common in the savanna belt of Nigeria, are the raw material for shea butter, renowned for its moisturizing, anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. The move by the federal government is born out of the reality that processing shea nuts into butter locally fetches between 10 and 20 times the price of the raw nuts. President Bola Tinubu has charged the National Assembly to commence consideration of constitution amendments in order to incorporate state police towards securing the country better. The report.
Tinubu was speaking at an interfaith breaking of fast with members of the Senate in the State House. President of the 10th Senate, Godswill Akpabio, led the senators to the presidential villa. The president acknowledged the commitment of both arms of government, executive and legislature, to the progress, success, development and prosperity of Nigeria, despite the challenges which the country faces, including insecurity.
We are facing terrorism, banditry, insurgency, but you never fail to make a right response to these calls. What are we asked for tonight is for you to start thinking how best to amend the Constitution to incorporate the state police for us to secure our country, take over our forests from marauders, free our children from fear.
The president also appreciated their collaboration on various reforms of the administration.
I have a lot of credit for both reforms. Without your collaboration, without your inspiration, those reforms are not possible. We are reformists together. What we gave up and what we stop is a monumental corruption in subsidy. We gave it up. We don't want to participate in monumental corruption, in arbitrage, foreign exchange. You don't have to chase me for dollars. You could see what Nigeria is today. You should be proud. And I'm glad you are proud of this moment in time. What we are enjoying is stable economy, prosperity beckoning on us. We just need to work hard.
President of the Senate assured the president of their loyalty and cooperation, just as he says members of the Senate remain united irrespective of political affiliations in the interest of the nation.
We are happy with you. We will continue to remain loyal. We will work with you for the good of this nation because we know you mean well. I want to thank you for even the reforms that they have brought to bear. And the reforms, you did not bring them through any other group, except this group, the National Assembly, particularly the Senate. Everybody thinks there is no problem in the Senate. We sometimes disagree in closed session, but when we come out, we are all smiling. Most of the time is to let people know that Nigeria's interest is uppermost.
Professionalism, integrity, and community partnership are the cardinal pillars upon which Acting Inspector General of Police Olatunji Disu says his leadership of the Nigerian Police Force will stand. His tenure will not be defined by ceremony but by responsibility. This is the commitment of the acting IGP as he assumes office. Francis Form reports.
The atmosphere at the force headquarters, Louis Edet House, Abuja, was electric as the acting IGP arrived from the villa. Senior officers lined up in anticipation as the quarter guard was mounted in his honor. A traditional salute marking the formal assumption of command. After inspecting the guard, the new police helmsman exchanged firm handshakes with members of the force management team, symbolizing continuity and institutional solidarity. He then proceeded to his office for a brief closed-door meeting with the outgoing Inspector General of Police, setting the tone for a seamless transition. Moments later, the conference hall filled to capacity. Officers, family members, well-wishers and dignitaries to witness the historic handing and taking over ceremony. But in a speech that struck a sober and reflective tone, the acting IGP cautioned against premature celebration. The acting IGP emphasized that the Nigeria Police Force possesses immense operational capacity to confront contemporary security threats. However, he stressed that his capacity must be strengthened through clear and deliberate commitment.
To all officers, I will demand the best from you because the people who serve deserve nothing less. Integrity, compassion, courage. These are not optional qualities. They are the job. But I make this promise in return. I will fight for your welfare, your dignity, and the conditions you need to serve effectively. I charge him to consolidate these gains to deepen intelligence integration, expand technological modernization, strengthen accountability systems, and entrench community-centered policing as enduring doctrine.
And the baton of leadership formally transferred. But the acting IGP was quick to remind all present that the real work begins now. For the Nigeria Police Force, the decoration may have taken place at the villa, but the real test of leadership has now begun at the Louis Edet House. Francis from NTA News.
The Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has congratulated Mr. Olatunji Disu on his appointment as the Acting Inspector General of Police by President Bola Tinubu. He said the elevation of Disu to the position of Acting Inspector General of Police is well-deserved considering his high-level professionalism, competence, and contribution to the Nigerian police for over 3 decades. Governor Sanwo-Olu, in a statement issued on Wednesday by his special advisor on media and publicity, Mr. Gboyega Akosile, described Disu's appointment as an honor to Lagos State. The governor expressed confidence that Disu will excel in his new position because he has the competence, capacity, and track record of good leadership as a seasoned professional and administrator who has distinguished himself in several positions in the past. He congratulated Olatunji Disu on his appointment as the Acting Inspector General of Police, his elevation to the position of #1 police officer in Nigeria, describing it as an honor done to us in Lagos State. We'll take a short break now. The news continue when we return. Do stay with us.
What does wellness sound like?
It sounds like this.
Clean, pure, naturally refreshing. Every drop, purified with purpose. Crafted using eco-friendly processes and state-of-the-art filtration systems. It's not just water. It's smart water for smart people.
At home, in the office, at your next event or lounge, stay sharp. Stay hydrated.
Southern Spa Premium Water. Available in 75 c-liter bottles and 19-liter refills.
Call 0802-331-8305 or 0913-816-0191 to place your order today.
Southern Spa Premium Water for health and living.
Hi everyone, this is Ida Emmanuel Chibike, and we are right here in Great John Bosco Nigeria Limited. It's located in 48 Tedusho Road, right here in Suliri, Lagos. Are you an interior designer, an architect, a builder, and you actually looking for a place to get your furnitures and also quality fabrics like curtains for your homes? Great John Bosco is actually one of the best places to get that. We are situated here in Lagos, Nigeria, right here in Tedusho, and we have branches in Abuja and also on the island, that's in Lekki Phase 1. We have from the ranges of Turkish fabrics, American fabrics, Italian fabrics, and what have you. We have them in different categories and in different collections. You can also check us online. We are active online on our social media handles. Our Instagram handle is actually Great John Bosco, and also on Facebook at Great John Bosco. This is Great John Bosco Nigeria Limited, your one-stop shop for all interior needs. Don't hesitate to come by our store here in Tedusho, which is the main head office, to see quality designs and fabrics for your need.
Welcome back. The Section 1 of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Road will soon be ready for commissioning. Minister of Works David Umahi gave this assurance while inspecting the level of work on the ongoing project. Bolaji Akim reports that the minister also condemned the activities of vandals on the road and commended security agents for their efforts in checking the ugly trend.
Accompanied by senior officials from the ministry, including the State Controller of Works, Olufemi Dari, were on the coastal road for an on-the-spot assessment. At kilometer 34 of the road, the controller briefed the minister on the condition of the soil.
We have more than 15 meters depth of debris, spit as the depth of what we have here. And ITEC has done practically everything possible to make sure it keeps sand filling, we can keep dredging sand, but these materials has kept collapsing.
What we are encountering here, it's not new, but unfortunately we had done joint measurements. And when the test was carried out here, it was not discovered that the pit could go up to 21 meters. I've been told that the next 7 days, the entire, sand filling will be done.
At 7th Axel Road, Senator David Umahi cautioned against any act that may disturb the contractor handling the project, adding that the ministry will not treat such with levity.
This project is utmost priority to Mr. President, to Lagos State government. Nobody should please take laws into his hands. And we also instruct the CP to ensure that nobody does that.
The minister called on all Nigerians to support the present administration in bringing infrastructure development to all geopolitical zones of the country. In Lagos, Bolaji Akim, NTA News.
Wife of Lagos State Governor Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu has urged boy children across the state to embrace discipline and consider careers in the military and other security services as pathways to leadership and national development. She gave the charge during an exposition tour organized for young boys under the 2026 Lagos Boy Child Initiative. Joy Ken Abakboya reports.
part of activities lined up for the 2026 Boy-Child Initiative, 500 boys drawn from public and private secondary schools, as well as correctional facilities across the state, embarked on an exposition tour to the Command Day Secondary School, T.A. Lagwaja Cantonment in Ikeja, and the Nigerian Navy ship Beecroft, Apapa. Represented by the wife of the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Falilat Obasa, the wife of the Lagos State Governor said the initiative was designed to expose the boys to discipline, structure, and career opportunities within the armed forces. She noted that limited awareness and understanding have contributed to low interest in military and security careers among youths in Lagos.
This diversity reflects our commitment to inclusivity and our belief that every boy deserves an opportunity to thrive.
Describing the visit as more than a routine excursion, Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu said the tour was a deliberate effort to equip the boys with first-hand experience that would guide them in making informed career decisions at a critical stage of their lives.
Quite a number of them are being referred to as Yahoo boys, boys that can't do well, boys that are supposed to be breadwinners for their families, and the like. So we want to change that narrative.
Commander of the 9th Brigade, Nigerian Army Ikeja, Brigadier General Ayokunle Wolabi, commended the initiative, describing it as a life-changing platform that instills honor, leadership, and selfless service. He urged the boys to remain disciplined, focused, and determined, stressing that the Nigerian Army builds leaders and that their background should never limit their aspirations.
History has shown that discipline and leadership training acquired in the Nigerian Army prepared individuals for the highest levels of national responsibility.
Now in its 4th edition, the Lagos Boy Child Initiative, championed by the wife of the Lagos State Governor, Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, continues to mentor young boys across the state towards purposeful and productive futures. In Lagos, Joy Ken Abakoya, NTA News.
That concludes the news at 1. Thank you for watching NTA Lagos Channel 10. I am Olanike Olabodi. Good afternoon.